So, good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us. So, the time is 5 p.m. I now call this meeting to order.
Okay, before we proceed to today's agenda, may I request the body to review the minutes of our last meeting held on April 25, 2025.
So, there are being no objections. The minutes of the previous meeting are hereby approved. Let us now move on to today's new business.
On behalf of the Sangguniang Kabataan Council of Purok 6, San Rafael Village, Barangay 10A, Davao City, I am pleased to present to you a full recap of the minutes of our council meeting held on May 8, 2025, Wednesday at 5 in the afternoon at our barangay hall. This meeting was conducted with the purpose of discussing upcoming projects and finalizing our Yacht Lead initiative for the month of May.
Okay, so good afternoon once again, everyone. So, before we officially begin, kindly refer to the online attendance log being given for attendance. Please ensure that your name and signature are correctly recorded for documentation purposes.
So, the attendance was recorded through our official log sheet. For transparency and record-keeping purposes, the complete list of attendees is attached to this document. All members of the council were present and accounted for.
So the time is now 5 p.m. and with the quorum present, I hereby call this meeting to order.
The meeting was officially called to order at 5 p.m. by our SK Chairperson, Sofia Santos.
The first item on our agenda was the approval of the minutes from our previous meeting held on April 25, 2025. So the minutes were reviewed thoroughly and approved by the council without any objections or corrections. So before we proceed to new matters, let us review the minutes of the previous meeting held on April 25, 2025. So a copy has been distributed to everyone earlier. So are there any corrections or comments from the body regarding to the minutes?
No.
None.
There being no corrections or objections, may I request for a motion to approve the minutes?
I move to approve the minutes of the meeting dated April 25, 2025.
I second the motion.
There is a motion and has been duly seconded, so the minutes of the meeting are hereby approved.
Moving on to the main agenda, Barangay Cleanup Drive proposal, SK Chairperson Santos proposed a cleanup drive to be conducted on May 18, 2025. This initiative aims to clean key areas, namely the riverside, the covered court, and the surroundings of the Barangay Health Center.
Now, on the main highlight of our meeting, so I have a new proposal, which is the Barangay Cleanup Drive. So for today's agenda, so I would like to present the proposal for a Barangay Cleanup Drive scheduled on May 18, 2025. So the goal is to enhance the cleanliness and hygiene of our community and also to promote environmental awareness among youth. So the target cleanup areas again are the riverside, barangay covered court, surroundings of the barangay health center, and I propose this because I believe that this initiative will greatly benefit our community and engage more young volunteers.
SK Chairperson Sofia Santos proposed the conduct of a barangay cleanup drive aimed at promoting environmental cleanliness, youth involvement, and public health awareness. The activity is scheduled for May 18, 2025 on Sunday to allow broader participation from students and young volunteers.
To ensure safety and order during this activity, I volunteered to coordinate with our barangay tanods for proper crowd control and management and security.
To ensure the safety and order during the cleanup, SK Kagawad Eliza Nueva volunteered to coordinate with the barangay tanods. They will help manage traffic, assist volunteers, and monitor overall security throughout the event.
Next, SK Treasurer Alexis Munit presented the estimated budget for the activity, which amounts to 3,000 pesos. The council agreed that this modest budget will be sufficient to meet the basic needs of the event, with consideration for transparency and sustainability.
I've prepared an estimated budget of 3,000 pesos to cover the following cleaning materials such as brooms, sacks, and gloves, light snacks and water for volunteers, awareness posters, and visual materials. This budget is within our current funds and should suffice for the scope of the activity.
Thank you, Treasurer Alexis. Are there any questions or objections to the proposed budget?
None?
So hearing none, so the budget is approved. We will also begin announcing the cleanup drive and calling for volunteers starting at May 10 using both social media and barangay bulletin boards.
I recommend that we also create a contingency plan in case it rains. Perhaps we can have an alternative date or prepare tents if weather conditions became unfavorable.
That's a good point. We'll develop a backup plan and present it at our next meeting.
So the council also agreed to mobilize youth volunteers from within the community. Recruitment will begin on May 10, 2025 through online announcement on our official Facebook page and other local youth groups, as well as postings on barangay bulletin boards and word-of-mouth encouragement from SK members.
In participation of weather-related issues, SK Kagawad Ngunit recommended that we prepare a contingency plan in case it rains on a scheduled date. Possible solution is rescheduling the event or moving activities to covered areas while prioritizing safety.
To finalize the volunteer list and logistical needs, our next meeting is scheduled on May 15, 2025 at 6 p.m. at the same venue and same link. To finalize all logistics, including the list of volunteers, distribution of materials, and safety protocols, the Council has set the next meeting for May 15, 2025 at 6 p.m. at the same venue and the same link. All Council members are expected to attend, and preliminary assignments will be reviewed at that time.
So, having completed all items on the agenda, the meeting was formally adjourned at exactly 5:30 p.m. in the afternoon by SK Chairperson Sofia Santos.
Okay, to close, we thank all members of the Sangguniang Kabataan Council for their active participation. And we call upon the youth of San Rafael Village to take part in this meaningful cleanup drive. Let us work hand in hand to maintain the cleanliness, beauty, and safety of our beloved community.
We look forward to seeing everyone on May 18 for the event and on May 15 for our final planning meeting.
Thank you, and may we continue to serve with unity and purpose.
Thank you.
So I would like to thank everyone for coming, for sharing their time, and as well as their cooperation for this event. I am wishing that we will have a successful cleanup drive on May 18. Thank you and have a great day.